A 27 News investigation leads the State Department of Administration to release the names of developers who submitted proposals to redevelop the state's Hill Farms property here in Madison. Last Thursday, we reported that despite several open records requests, DOA had failed to provide the names of the companies seeking to redevelop Hill Farms as part of a $197 million project that would include 2 new buildings on the property to house several state agencies. We now know one of the 4 finalists selected for the project is Madison developer Terrence Wall, who gave a sizable donation to Governor Scott Walker after the state started accepting proposals. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Greg Newman is digging deeper into this story tonight.
Terrence Wall wasn't alone in making a donation to the governor's campaign after the state started accepting proposals. So did executives with the architectural and construction firms tied to Wall's proposal. Terrence Wall originally expressed his interest in buying the Hill Farms property in a letter to Governor Scott Walker in June of 2013. After the State Department of Administration opened the process for developers to submit their proposals for the property 1 month ago, Wall maxed out his donations to Governor Scott Walker's re-election campaign.
What I think is very obvious and smacks of pay to play is the fact that the donation of $10,000 to the Walker campaign came 11 days after the RFP was announced and during prime campaign season.
T-Wall Enterprises is one of 6 companies to submit proposals and one of 4 to make it through to the second round of evaluations. The other 3 are out-of-state developers, and Wall is the only developer still in the running who donated to the governor after the RFP process opened.
There were 2 other companies that were part of the T-Wall bid, Potter Lawson and I believe Mirren Construction, also gave money during that same period.
Campaign finance records show executives from both the construction company and architectural firm tied to Wall's proposal gave a total of $3,500 to Walker after the RFP process opened.
So whether or not there is anything improper that's happening, it raises a lot of questions about the integrity of the process.
We weren't allowed to know who was bidding on this process at the time, and interestingly enough, it's after the election that we finally get a chance to see who has bid.
Milwaukee developer John Hammes also gave $10,000 to the Walker campaign after the RFP process opened. His proposal has already been rejected, but Hammes has been awarded money for previous development projects through the Walker administration. DOA declined an interview for this story and has not said when a developer will be selected. Terrence Wall has failed to return several messages from 27 News.